What if I told you your greatest act of resistance is not in the street, is not in the protests, is not in the headlines? It's in your breath. Yes, in your breath. Because with every inhale, you claim what's been stolen. And with every exhale, you push back against silence, suppression, and invisibility. And here's the truth. Your body remembers what your mind has forgotten. It remembers how to freeze, how to shrink, how to disappear just to survive. But what happens? What happens when the freeze becomes the prison? The silence inside gets louder than the world outside. I left my homeland, Iran, at the age of 20 with my younger sister, who was 17 at the time. We left our parents, our community, and everything we've known as we craved freedom. But freedom doesn't come easy to a body conditioned to survive. At the young age, my body learned the language of invisibility to stay safe, to stay alive. But what happens? What happens when that language is a lie? When your body holds the key to liberation only if you dared to breathe it out? I come from a culture of mystics and poets. Rumi said, "Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure." And maybe that cure starts with a single breath. I achieved, I built, I hustled, but deep inside, I was still waiting for permission to exist. And then something shifted. A breath, a sacred act. One day, I was in meditation, still, quiet, and then my body started shaking as if it had something to say. It wasn't gentle, it was raw. It was terrifying, but it was mine. And suddenly, I remembered. Because breath is a revolution. Breath is claiming your power, your body, and your voice. And regulation isn't just self-care, it's declaration. I'm here, I'm free, I'm alive. And here's the provocative truth. We're living in a world that is chronically dysregulated, numb, burned out, addicted to performance. We don't need more information. We need more integration. We need to come back home to ourselves, to our breath. This isn't just my story. This is our story. The story of the silenced, the suppressed, and the unseen. So I ask you, what if your next breath was your act of rebellion? Because your breath is the most radical act that you will ever make to go back to your inner compass. And now, I invite you, gently close your eyes and put your hands on your heart. Now breathe deeply and send the breath straight to your heart center. Stay right there. Stay with me. Welcome home. Thank you.